An investigation is underway into a fatal beating by correctional officers at a prison in New York. Newly released body camera video shows several officers hitting and kicking inmate Robert Brooks, who was handcuffed prior to his death. CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick has this story for us, and a warning. Some details of this story may be disturbing.
Robert Brooks was a 43-year-old prison inmate whose life came to a sudden end on December 10th. He died soon after an altercation with guards at Marcy Correctional Facility, where he had just been transferred from another institution. New York's Attorney General Letitia James is among the authorities who are investigating what happened. On Friday, she released body camera footage from 4 corrections officers involved in the incident. There's no audio on the tape. She called the images shocking and disturbing.
But as Attorney General, I release these videos because I have a responsibility and duty to provide the Brooks family, their loved ones, and all New Yorkers with transparency and accountability.
CBC is showing limited images from the footage, which some viewers may find hard to watch. Brooks is in a medical room, his arms restrained behind his back with handcuffs. At various points in the video, he is punched, kicked, struck with a shoe, and an officer has a firm grasp on his neck. Brooks has blood on his face, his body is limp, and eventually he's seen lying motionless on the bed, most of his clothing removed. He was pronounced dead the morning after at a nearby hospital. A cause of death hasn't yet been released. The video showing Brooks's final moments is prompting sadness and outrage, including from his family. As viewers can see, Mr. Brooks was fatally, violently beaten by a group of officers whose job was to keep him safe. He deserved to live, and everyone else living in Marcy Correctional Facility deserves to know they do not have to live in fear of violence at the hands of prison staff. New York's Governor Kathy Hochul also ordered an investigation and said she was horrified by the video. She wants 14 people linked to the incident to be fired. The investigations could determine if any charges are laid against the officers.
The Attorney General is correct, absolutely, to investigate this case and potentially as a murder, if not, criminally negligent homicide or manslaughter.
The union representing corrections officers says what's shown on the video is incomprehensible. And while they will fulfill their obligations to represent their members, they say they don't endorse the actions shown on tape. Megan Fitzpatrick, CBC News, Washington.